Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Stock Analyst. In this particular video, I want to talk about three ticker symbols. The first one is ticker symbol HYMC, the next ticker symbol is GFAI, and the third one is ticker symbol TMC. I will be covering these three stocks in this particular video, mostly about the technicals, why I'm thinking they will move soon. At the same time, I will talk about some option chain activity and few other things. And also, I recently released two videos. Basically, those were released today. One is on PBIG and the other one is ticker symbol MULN. Please watch those videos because I'm very excited for this coming week. So if you find this video useful, please do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. At the same time, I have a Patreon community. The link in the first comment and also in the description box. You can join my Patreon community and you can get access to my Discord where I come on live. I explain the plays and also I give you different tickers with entry, exit, profit targets and everything on each and every day. So we can all make some money together. So anyway, let's talk about HYMC first. So this is a stock. It's a daily chart. You can see that stock was right around $7, right? Then it came down all the way to 0.32, and recently it has been going higher. Look at all the volumes. Big volumes are coming, right? Also look at that cloud here. It is holding the cloud, looking really nice. And finally, I just want to draw some lines just to show you that when you draw a trend, upper trend, you can see this is on an uptrend, right? It is making higher low, at the same time higher high. So that's the trend, looking so good, volume coming. The only thing, it needs more and more volume. If you look at the volume, a big peak of volume here, more than 300 million volume, right? Then volume died again, volume came, this time almost close to 400 million volume, and again the price went higher. So if you see here, last time volume peak came down, more volume came. So maybe HYMC can come down a little bit, and again if we see more volume, it will go higher. In terms of short interest, not very high. Fintel is showing only 8%, off exchange is only 43%. But if you go here, the thing is the cost to borrow fee rate is very high, 79%, and also it has 750,000 shares to short. In terms of the option chain activity, you can see that the options are not very expensive. Like the 2.5 strike price option is only $15, 3 strike is $10. But the thing is, the implied volatility is very high. So if you're playing with option, get in, get out, especially if your expiry date is very close. If you are taking a long expiry date, maybe it makes sense to make some money. Look at here, 54,000 open interest for 2.5 strike call option. Okay, lots of call option thing. Look at the spread, call versus put. So very bullish. Okay, so now I'm going back to a 1 hour chart just to give you a sense that how this thing is moving, right? So if this is the uptrend, few things you can draw from here, right? Few things you can draw from here. First of all, you can just have something like here, right? It was holding 2.3 support and now it just broke that particular support. So that is one area I'm just watching. At the same time, seems like last Friday it was trying to hold that $2 area. It is trying to hold the $2 area. If it can hold, maybe it will move again. But we have to keep an eye, can it hold $2 area? Because if 2 is broken, it might come down. There might be a chance to come down all the way to 1.5. Who knows? We have to see. I will add one more line right at the top. You can see that a rejection here around $3, and also around $3 there is another rejection. So once it will go higher, there is a chance that it might hit strong resistance around $3 area. We have to keep an eye. But other than that, chart wise, few other things. If I go back sometime in March, April, May, these areas, these are the two lines I want to add here. The support of 3.6 area would be definitely a strong resistance. Okay, then we have $4. So what we see, it has to hold $2. If not, it might come back to 1.75 or 1.5. On the other hand, if it can really push, maybe we can go over to 2.3, close to $3, 3.5 and 4. Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about three stocks, so I do not want to spend a lot of time on HYMC, but definitely, you know, I love this particular stock a lot. The next one is GFAI, and I was looking very different things on Twitter. I found that the last Friday the short interest increased by 11.9%, and the current short interest is 50%. The cost to borrow is 327%, looking really nice. Look at the daily chart. It is making a nice U-shaped recovery, looking really nice in terms of the U-shaped recovery. It is holding the cloud, moving really nice. In terms of Fintel data, it says 38% short interest. I think it is not updated, because if 38 plus 11, it might give you 50, the other figures I show you. Anyway, off exchange short volume is still 49%. There is only 25,000 shares are available to short. Only 25,000, not a lot. Not a lot. Looking really nice. At one point it has no shares available to short, then few shares came back, but it's still looking really nice. Especially if you look at the cost to borrow fee rate, 171%, looking really nice. Okay, really nice. The numbers could vary, because here it is showing 327%, the other one is showing 173%. It doesn't matter, as long it is over 100. That's a nice one. In terms of volume, this is the only stock I see there is not a lot of volume. You can see a lot of volume came here, but now the price is going higher, but still not a lot of volume. It needs more volume really to push, because the short interest is really high. The chart is moving upward on a nice U-shaped recovery. It just needs volume. In terms of option, there is no option, but I see it also has a warrant. You can just see the price is also in the same pattern. Okay, so GFAI, how we can play this? Okay, few important areas on a daily chart. Definitely I will go back to a 1 hour chart. So let's have a look on a 1 hour chart how this thing is looking, right? So in terms of few important areas, few important areas, look in this particular area 1.3, that was acting like a resistance, then it broke 1.3 but made 1.3 these areas as a nice support. Now how this thing is moving, the next area of resistance, we were looking right around these areas, 1.6 areas, and it just broke. So going forward, if it can really move, I would be looking at around 1.9. Again, you can ask me why. You can see a resistance here, and also a recent resistance here. So it has to go over 1.9, and then you can talk about these areas, which is 2.2. 2.2. Why 2.2 again? Support, it became a resistance. So once it goes over 1.9, then it will definitely retest 2.3, then 3.1. So these are the areas, but looking really nice. Okay, so if I go back to a 5-minute chart, you can see that it might give you a pullback. So if you're waiting for deep entry, maybe you can wait for 1.6 area. The next entry after 1.6 is 1.3. We have to see, can it hold that 1.6 area? In that case, you can say, okay, whatever was the previous support, 1.3, now we have a staircase of support, because it is a higher support at 1.6. We have to keep an eye. In other words, you can also just draw a line. It's an upper trend. You can see, can it come here right close to 1.6? It bounce and go back up. We have to keep an eye. Okay, so the last one is ticker symbol TMC. This is another one. This is a daily chart. It was around $12, came down all the way to 1.5, getting lots of volume recent days and looking nice. So on a daily chart, if you can see, it just had a nice downtrend breakout, right? After the breakout, it moved from 1.8 all the way to 2.8, looking really nice. So if you look at a bigger picture, few areas you can easily identify. One area is, I would say, right around here, 3.3. Why? It was support here, some kind of resistance, there was a fake breakout, then again it came down. So 3.3 is definitely a strong resistance. The other area I would be looking at right at 2.9, you can see it was a support here, and the last time it became a resistance. I will come back to the chart. Let's look at Fintel saying only 5% short interest, off exchange is 52% short interest. And finally, the option chain activity, you can see some options here, not very expensive. If you want, you can always play this with call option, but look at the concentration around 2, 2.5, 3, and the implied volatility. So you can play with call option, you can play with shares. As long you make money, this is fine. So the final thing I want to go back here is a 1 hour chart. Look at the chart. It is having a resistance right at 1.9. It has to break 1.9. On the other hand, I see some kind of support right at 2.3. it was a resistance here, it was a resistance some kind of here, then it might become a new support. So if you're waiting for a deep entry, maybe wait for 2.35 2.3 area and just get in and make a nice trade from here all the way to 2.9. Keep that in mind. If it can break this $2.93 area, it might move to 3.35 $3.5 area. Okay, so just wanted to bring this to your attention because I think they might get some love because they can run. You can see when they run, they really run. They're getting volume nowadays, so these things are definitely looking good. Also check my other video on ticker symbol MULN. I'm also liking Mulan a lot, and also BBIG because this is also having a nice MACD crossover on a weekly candle. I'm very excited for this coming week. Anyway, let me know about your thoughts if you made money on any of these stickers in the comment section. Let me know, and at the same time, like the video, subscribe my channel, give a try, join my Patreon, just $9 per month. For VIP $25 per month. You get extra for the VIPs. Definitely give a try. Let's make some money together. Thank you again for watching this particular video. Take care and peace.